So I thought I'd do something really different today, and that's go through my CD collection and my bands I like. I'm going to whip through them pretty quick, so any further comments, like favourite albums of certain bands or whatever, leave on the comments and I'll get to them. Much like my movie collection, I really only buy, this is even more so, I only really buy things I like, and then I usually, I get all of that thing. So all of that band, I'll get all their stuff, so on and so forth. I've got a fair few CDs, but I say the range isn't great. It's just that band and then some few one-offs. One note about Kings of Leon. I do have one Kings of Leon album that I bought. Only because of the night. No, was it? Only by the night. I got this one. My favourite track on that is Closer, by the way, in case you want to know, which is the opening track. But I've heard all their other albums. My brother has their other albums, and I love Kings of Leon. So I thought I'd just say that. But in terms of these ones, these are all pretty much mine. A few of them are my brother's, but they're kind of like either doubles or ones that I've kind of claimed of mine now, because he's gone off them or something. But, okay, let's start with the Arctic Monkeys. So I have Humbug, which I haven't listened to yet, but it hasn't quite appealed to me yet. There's something about it I don't particularly gravitate to. It's not as memorable maybe as other ones. Favourite Worst Nightmare, their second album. This has actually become my favourite, I think, nearly. Oh wow, it's tough. Their debut was such a great energy and vibrance to it. I'm not too sure, but this one's a little darker and a little deeper. Songs such as 505, If You Were There, Beware, Do Me a Favour, sorry. The Only Ones Who Know. Songs like that are a little darker and a little deeper, and also you've got your classics and your chart toppers like Brian Storm and D is Sven Dangerous and Fluorescent Adolescent. So I think it's a good mix, and I think maybe it's got a little bit more going on in a deeper level than the first one. However, the first one, which I stupidly took the label off, was Whatever People Say I Am, That's What I'm Not. I'm not big keen on the title, but the album is tremendous. Such a great energy and vibrance. It really was a revelation when you hear it. It's such beautiful, brilliant lyrics. Not beautiful lyrics, but such really well-formed lyrics. It almost tells a story, of a night out. It's really, really good. Everybody knows that. Great album, great debut album. One of my favourite debut album of all time. Yeah! Okay, so that's the Arctic Monkeys. Next one, probably my favourite band. Many of you would have heard of them. For people in the UK and the US, they had a one-hit wonder called One Week in about 1997, and it's Barenaked Ladies. They're probably my favourite band, or at least my favourite band that I discovered myself and wasn't kind of like a separate thing from my friends or family or whatever. So yeah, Barenaked Ladies. They debuted Gordon, so I got that one. And then Maybe You Should Drive, which is a really good one. They're kind of like a mix in general. They have a great mix of heartfelt and silly, and their lyrics are usually quite interesting. They can range from the kind of immature and a bit easy lyric-wise to the quite profound and interesting, even if it is within a silly context. They can take kind of an upbeat song and give it a downbeat subject matter. This is Born on Pirate Ship. Probably my least favourite of their albums, to be fair. Still some good ones on there. This is Stunt, the 2-disc edition. This is a good one. It's got this has 1 week on it. Also, Light Up My Room's really good. Call and Answer, In the Car, Never Is Enough, Who Needs Sleep. That's a good one. When You Dream, I'm not so keen on. Maroon is one that I always state as my favourite, but I'm not too sure. There's some brilliant ones on here though. Go Home is amazing. The brilliant I Fell Asleep. This is the night I fell asleep at the Tonight is the night I fell asleep at the wheel is brilliant. Helicopters, Conventioneers, Baby Seat, Pinch Me. Some really good ones on here. 1000. This is Everything to Everyone. This was like 2003. I think there's about a 3-year break for this one. Some good ones on here. Upside Down, War on Drugs, no, not Aluminum, don't like that one. Maybe Katie. Let's go on. Another postcard. There's a few I don't like. Shopping I don't like. For You's a good one. Celebrity I don't like. Have You Seen My Love I hate. That's really bad. That always feels like a comedy song. Hold up, I'm missing. Oh, I'm not missing an album. This is Barenaked Ladies and Me, which was kind of like a double part of a double kind of recording session with Barenaked Ladies on Men, which I don't have on actual CD, but I have on iTunes. I bought that over iTunes. I don't actually have the physical CD of it, but this has some good tunes. Adrift, Bank Job, Sound of Your Voice, Easy, Home, Bull in the China Shop. A lot of these are good. I just basically did those in order. Vanishing's a really good one, really underrated. Yeah, so this one's really good. Rule the World with Love, great album this one actually. Yeah, that's really good. I forgot how good that one was. Okay, this is their this is actually one of my favourite albums of theirs. This is their live album. It's called Rock Spectacle. This is really good. Some really good versions of What a Good Boy, Hello City, Brian Wilson, Straw Hat. Oh yeah, Straw Hat and Old Dirty Hank is one of my favourites, and the live version is probably the best version. So if you haven't got that one, this is called Disc 1, All Our Greatest Hits, and this is like the best of, but this is a good album too. But I'd actually recommend you probably get the live album other than this one. It's quite rare anyway. And this one arrived in the post today, and it's their very, very new one since Steve left. Steve was the vocalist and co-writer. Well, co-vocalist and co-writer really, and this is their new album. I haven't actually had a chance to listen to it. I only got it in the post today, but I'll be interested to see what it's like with just 4 of them and not 5 of them, so it should be interesting. So yeah, it's Barenaked Ladies. What we're doing on time, 6 minutes. Okay, what next? We'll do REM. There's quite a few REM ones. This is definitely a throwback from my brother's taste in music and my family. Some of these are my brothers, basically. Out of Time, great album. Kind of poppy, but very good. Green, again, slightly poppy in places. Green's a good album. Document. Reveal. Not keen on Reveal, apart from Beach Ball. Yeah, Beach Ball I like. Automatic for the People. Great album. Probably the most kind of publicised one. Accelerate. I haven't really listened to this much. I'll have to listen to it. But I've heard it's really good. I haven't listened to enough to comment. But I hear it's good. Around the Sun. It's really underrated. I love every track on this album. It's one of my favourite REM album actually. I love this one. Especially for a recent one. It's 2004. And finally, The Best Of, which is a great album. It's the best of. So. It misses a few, but who cares? It gets the good ones. Right. Oh, this is the one I found in the drawer. It's at Raconteurs. So now we're on the Raconteurs. Let's go on to the White Stripes. Okay, so their 2007, kind of like, almost like an experimental album, Icky Thump. Some really good different contrasts of music here. You get, you know, the kind of scorching kind of rock kind of ballad with Icky Thump, and then you get You Don't Know What Love Is, which is an amazing song. Probably one of my favourites. Then you get the very unusual but unusually catchy Rag and Bone, which is really good. Really unusual formation, but great song. Little Cream Soda's a good one. Prickly Form but Sweetly Worn, that's a good one. Conquest, some really good stuff on this one. As I say, it's slightly more experimental than some of theirs, but it's good all the same. This one again is very dark and unusual. This is what's it called? Get Satan Behind Me. Get Behind Me Satan, sorry. Get Behind Me Satan. This is a great album. Blue Orchid, The Nurse, Doorbell. Forever Her Is Over For Me. It's really underrated. Denial Twist. I really like that one. Take. As Ugly As I Seem. Some really good tracks on this one.